Right, hello everyone, I'm just going to do a quick video and some advice on going out for your first time busking. Now, I've already done a quick video on my first time busking, a bit further up in the page if you're looking at this on the getting started page, and this is the page that has all the information on getting started. So I'm just going to give you a quick few tips on your first time when you go out busking. So first I would say, before you actually go out, I don't know what you do. I don't know, you sing, whether you play guitar, you might play the violin or whatever you do. Warm up before you go out. Stay at home, do some scale or something like that. I don't know what you want to do to warm up, but make yourself feel comfortable before you go out. Make sure that that the minute you start playing, you can do it. You can just get straight into it. Then that'll stop, because you'll get out, you'll get there's loads of people watching, you'll be like, oh no, is it in tune, that sort of thing. Tune it before you go out. Obviously you're going to have to tune it again when you get to wherever you're going, but tune up and warm up, and it'll just make the start so much easier. The other thing I'd say, is get out early. Say you wanted to go out for a Saturday time, it's gonna be pretty busy in town. I'd say like 12, 1 o'clock, town's gonna be packed. There's gonna be people everywhere. There's gonna be people walking past you. Whereas if you go at 9 a.m, 10 a.m, there's gonna be less people. It's gonna gradually build you into it. Get there at 7 a.m. There's gonna be about 3 people walking past every 10 minutes. That's it's great to get out early and get a bit of ease yourself into it. Get there for 9, something like that. There's people like trickling, coming to work, like that, and then it just rather than you getting there and it's like an overwhelming massive crowd of people all listening to you. You get there and it kind of builds you up over. You build up your confidence over the course of the day. Now, what else? Yeah, I wouldn't advise you to stay out for hours and hours and hours and hours on end for your first time. I mean, for any time really, I wouldn't say stay out for ages, because you'll get tired, you'll start messing up, if you need to stay out for a long time, if you need money, something like that, fair enough. But I would say for your first time, I'd keep it to 3 hours, something like that. Just get out, do your thing, and then get back. And rather than pushing yourself and taking it too far. The other thing I'd say, when you've just got there, you've set up, you're ready to go, there's not too many people, you're a bit nervous, start on easy songs. Say, you don't want to be starting on your hardest song, like thinking, you're just gonna bash it out, because chances are you might make a bit of a mistake. And the thing is, it's like, busking, it's like a constant performance. There's always going to be somebody, not everyone watches you, but there's 99% of the time, there's 2 or 3 people that have got their eye on you, they're listening out. So if you start off, if you get there, start off on your hardest song. Say you're a singer, start off on your hardest song, the most technically demanding song. You might get a bit nervous, you might mess up. I mean, there's every time I go busking, there's a couple of, I think there's 2 songs that I've got in my kind of set list that I always start off on, because for me it's a nice warm up. I mean, it's the songs that they start off easy, and I know I can do them. I know that without a doubt. I don't go straight guns blazing with the big ones. I just keep it simple to start off with, and it eases you. I think the whole point of this is just like, you've got to ease yourself into it. You can't be going in like, I can do anything sort of thing. I mean, it's a great attitude, don't get me wrong. You've got to feel like that. But I mean, if you go in, if you go in the middle of the day, there's tons of people there. You start on your hardest song. You might, you might mess up. I mean, I don't know how good a performer you are. If you play to a, stadiums full of people, then fair enough. Turn up at midday. Go for it. But I mean, if you're just starting out, you don't want to go too hard, otherwise you'll end up embarrassing yourself, and that'll be it. You'll be like, oh well, busking wasn't any good. I made no money. Yeah, that's because you went home in the first 5 minutes, because you got there and you just didn't ease yourself into it. So seriously, just ease yourself into it. Get there early. Don't start off too late. Warm up before you go out, and guarantee you'll have a much better session. So thanks for listening. There's gonna be a few more videos out coming soon, so keep an eye out for them.